Check, check, 1, 2.
How you gonna know if it's working?
Because you can see it.
Oh, okay. Checking in.
Checking
here.
in.
No makeup. Baby in my lap. We are on the train. You gonna tell the people what we're doing?
Heading to that Breezy Bowl
We heading to Breezy Bowl on the train.
in San Diego on the train.
Because our baby hates her car seat.
And LA was sold out. We just couldn't get free
Good
tickets.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scott, your cafe car steward. The Seaview Cafe is... serving hot dogs.
For what? You gonna keep this on?
I can edit it
He
out.
talking about hot dogs and ramen noodles.
Sodas,
Oh,
water,
they nasty.
juice, and
I'm
coffee.
gonna get some of your beer though.
We also
It's
have
hot.
beer, wine,
Yeah, it
and
is hot.
cocktails.
I
Seaview
should got a
Cafe
glass
is
of wine.
located on the
I'm getting
lower
drunk
level
on the
of car
train.
number
You
3.
know, the last time we was on here, I
Towards the
did
center
get
of
drunk
the train, one
for my
car
birthday.
Yeah, when you had no baby.
behind the business class section.
Life comes at you
Once again,
fast.
we're located on the lower
That was 2 years
level
ago?
of car number 3. Thank you.
2 birthdays ago.
2
Almost 3.
birthdays.
No, because I had this birthday that just passed, and I had my birthday while I was on tour, and it was the birthday right before that. That was 3 birthdays ago.
Seemed like it was yesterday.
Dang, it do, huh?
Yeah.
Time flying. Anyway, we're on a train ride to San Diego, and we have a lot of time. So one of the first things people always ask when they come visit us is how was, giving birth. And I feel like I should just tell this story because we have 30 minutes until our next destination. So let me just tell the story about birth, and my baby daddy gonna tell it with me. My baby gonna be squealing because that's just where we are right now. So I went over my due date. I was 40 and 4, which nobody thought I was gonna go over because I also at 21 weeks had to have a stitch put in my cervix. It's called a cervical cerclage.
Things you got to do for a baby, huh?
You did this to me.
No, I did.
Yes, you did. And not a lot of people know about it.
Saved my baby.
Saved my baby. My baby.
My baby.
My baby. You see who she with. My baby. Saved my baby. Shout out to Dr. Samadi.
Dr. Somebody.
I was terrified of Dr. Samadi. I cried the first time we had an appointment with him. Didn't I cry?
Yeah.
He told me I was too old to have a baby. And he was pissed at me because he wanted to do a spinal tap to put the stitch in my cervix, but I was too scared to do a spinal tap.
And he said, why?
He said, talk to your anesthesiologist.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Because I said, you can't just do general anesthetic. He said, I refuse. He literally said that, remember?
He did
He
say
said,
that.
I refuse. Anyway, I ended up getting general anesthetic, and they just put me to sleep. Oh no, I asked him if I could do local anesthetic, where he can just numb my cervix, and he said he refused. But, so, anyway, saved our baby. So, I went over 40 and 4. I got my stitch taken out at 38 weeks. They do not give you anesthesia for that. I wish I had a video of it. I think I have a picture. But it's quite uncomfortable. Not as uncomfortable as birth, though. So, May 21st, which is my granddad's birthday, he was praying that I go in labor. What beach is this?
May 21st.
Yes.
Wait, what's
that's when I went into labor, May 21st.
Oh, I thought you was talking about when you got your stitches in.
No.
You got your stitches in at what?
I got my stitches in January 8th.
Did you tell the people that? Or I wasn't listening.
I didn't. I said
I don't think you
21
said it.
weeks. I said
Okay.
21 weeks.
All right.
But I didn't say the date. What beach is this?
I don't know. Let's see. Nice.
San Juan Capistrano. Is that the name of the beach?
Nice.
Anyway, distracted easily. So got the stitch out when I was 38 weeks pregnant. Girl, you think I'm lying? I had to get my stitch out, girl, and went into labor almost 3 weeks later. And May 21st, I went into labor at 7 a.m. I have been
7
having Braxton
a.m.
Hicks contractions for weeks and weeks. Hold on, my baby getting restless. You want boobs? What do you want? You want O-ball? I have been having contractions for ever, Braxton Hicks contractions. But when they say you know the difference, you definitely know the difference, because I was laying in the bed. Jamal had just came home
From DJing that night around
4 a.m., 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And I was laying in the bed and I just felt a contraction and I was like, this feels like a real one.
2 hours later, I just closed my eyes.
Nobody told him to be working that
I
late.
knew from that moment
What did you know?
where I wasn't about to go to sleep for the next 2 days.
Ever again.
Yeah, ever again.
We'll
pretty
never
much.
sleep again.
Pretty much.
But so I went into labor, and literally from my contractions started off straight away from 7 minutes apart, 8 minutes apart. I think was the first one. It was 8 minutes apart, and so we called. I had a couple of them before I called the midwife. I did 4 or 5 of them before I called my midwife. And that day it was Tracy. Shout out to Tracy.
We love her.
At Pure Births, we love Tracy. We were so excited to go into labor on Tracy's on-call day.
That's my dog.
You're not supposed to have favorites, but
You got one.
Tracy,
Tracy's
you're our favorite girl.
girl.
So we called Tracy, and she's like, yeah, sometimes this can take a week. Hang in there. I'm like, a week? But something in me was like, I think my baby coming today. I think she coming today. It was on Fulani's birthday too. I remember I FaceTimed Fulani to tell her happy birthday, and she was like, I think the baby's gonna come tomorrow. And I was like, you know what? That seems reasonable. Tomorrow it'll be. And I just remember, even then, having those contractions in the beginning, I remember being like, now I see why bitches get epidural. Because even those first contractions, I was like, this. And you know what? When you have your first contractions, all you think about is it's gonna get worse. That's what I kept thinking. It's gonna continue to get worse. So
But your first few contractions was kind of, I don't know how I felt, but after they was gone, you was back to regular.
Oh yeah, that's
Regular programming.
That's what
laughing, chilling. Nothing happened.
That's with all of them though. Even, can you stop putting my nipples?
When I hit my shin, I'm out for a few minutes. That's all I know.
And that's why
Don't
God.
talk to me.
That's why God didn't let men
Don't
give
say
birth,
nothing
because this
to
man
me.
is comparing contractions to hitting his fucking shin.
No, I'm out for the count.
What? Silk?
Maybe pissed off for the rest of the
My
day.
baby is irritable. But she's still tired. I do. Gang.
Let's see what she be talking about later on.
I'm still gonna be 813 PV hole.
Keep that same energy.
PV hole. Do. Go back to sleep. Our baby doesn't like to go to sleep unless she is being cuddled. Look at her. Oh. Why would you turn your neck like that?
See the water, girl? Just look at the ocean for a little
3
bit.
months old, not supposed to throw their neck. Look, mama. Ooh. Shh. Let me go walk with my baby.
Alright, we're gonna take a break.
Okay. I think we've got our baby calm. You a faker. What was I talking about? My contractions, right? How they hurt. So like I was saying, my contractions came in 8 minutes apart. You know, they tell you like when you go into labor to sleep. They're like, yeah, you have a long day ahead of you, go to sleep. But a lot of people's contractions start at like 30 minutes apart, 40 minutes apart. So me trying to sleep, I'm sleeping for 8 minutes, 7 minutes, like not getting much sleep. Sister, what is the deal, baby? Oh, tired. Look, rubbing the head. Here, want to get boobs to sleep? You're not going to go.
All right, have a good one.
See you later.
Enjoy your trip. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Eating ferociously right now. Why do you have to press on my boob like that? Yeah, so 8 minutes apart, I get in the bed, I tell Jamal, I'm like, babe, I think I'm in labor. It kind of gets real, because then you like from that moment on, May 21st, 7 a.m.
Stop.
Our life has not been the same since that day.
Stop.
Like when you're pregnant, you can still do everything. We can still leave the house whenever we want, like pick up and go. I was at the club, I was at concerts, I went to the Millennium Tour, I went to Beyonce. But May 21st, 7 a.m., I think it was like 7:18 to be precise.
I knew I couldn't do what I wanted to do.
What you?
At that moment, I wanted to go back to sleep.
You could have went back to sleep.
Well, I couldn't go back to sleep.
Okay, I'm going to get to that because I told this man to take naps constantly during the day, okay? So, my mom was in always tired for no reason. No reason.
The baby.
My mom was in town, but that day she was getting her hair done. I was supposed to get my hair done that day too, but something in me was like, don't get your hair done, don't take your hair down, reschedule. So my mom was getting her hair done. Ebony was at the house doing my mom's hair, and they were like upstairs. Is that supposed to help?
Yeah, I was trying to help you out.
Look at my postpartum hair loss. I'm balding. Calm down. Hold on. Let me get her situated on my nipple, cause let me cover my nipple so y'all can see how my baby acting. Put the camera down here. This how she act. When she's tired, all she has to do is go to sleep. Okay, here. Are you fighting sleep today? No.
Another break.
Motherhood, am I right? This is what you gotta do.
Fatherhood.
Oh, please. Let this lovely lady by. Hi. I love your earrings. You're welcome. What was I saying?
You want to look at the video? Let's see.
No. What was I
Talking
saying?
about the
Contractions.
Yes.
Ebony. Oh, my mom was getting her hair done.
Yeah.
I was downstairs contracting on the couch. Joe's Crab Shack. I didn't know they had that.
Girl, we don't come to Oceanside.
Welcome to Joe. I mean,
The hell we come to Oceanside for?
beautiful beaches.
Is this beautiful to y'all?
It's gloomy right now.
Is this beautiful? It's a beautiful ride. Y'all missed the ocean.
You did. So, I was laboring at home. And I was doing okay. You think I was doing okay?
Thought you was doing fabulous.
I thought I was doing pretty good. Around like 3 or 4, we decided to go outside. Just get some fresh air. My midwife was calling. They're like, where are your contractions now? Contractions were still at like 6 minutes apart. And I don't know what was going on, but all of my neighbors were outside, y'all. I was literally trying to contract or having contractions while like trying to hold.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now
This
arriving
man
into
keep
Oceanside.
fucking interrupting
Oceanside,
me.
thank you for using
Oh,
that
he got
track
on the
as
Chris
your
Brown
method of
shirt.
transportation.
He must be
We
going
hope
to the
see
concert.
everyone back soon. Watch your step.
Well, wearing his outfit right now.
But yeah, I was contracting and trying to hold conversations with my neighbors, and it was very rough. And I was walking around in like a hospital gown, moo. But after that, it got really real. We got back in the house. We blew up an inflatable bed, right? He blew up the inflatable bed. This is probably at like 6.
See, when the nighttime starting to hit,
Yeah.
that's when that shit got real.
I don't know why it got
With
so
me?
real. Jamal went and tried to get me some chicken. I'm telling him all day.
Chicken.
Remember you got me those chicken wings and french fries?
I did from the
From the wing truck.
wing truck on that day.
Yes. Jamal went and got me some chicken wings and fries, and
I don't remember that.
I couldn't eat them because I was obviously going through a lot. And I kept telling him, take a nap. What was he doing? Playing the game. What was the game you was
Eating
playing
chicken
then?
wings and fries,
You
probably.
was playing 2K back then?
Yeah, I was playing 2K at that
2K.
time. But I should have took that nap, boy, because that nighttime hit.
That's when I lost my mucus plug. I lost my mucus plug at like 10:40. That's when it turned.
Bro, she was getting on my nerves during that time. Oh, my God.
How was I getting on your nerves?
Do this, do that, do it. You know what I'm saying? I already set up. I had the candle lights going.
The only
Had
thing
the
I
inflatable
told
bed. I had the music vibes going. Everything was
I
just
made
perfect.
the playlist. I made the music playlist.
Yeah, way before. But I had everything going. That's the
The
thing.
only thing I had him doing was timing contractions. All he had to do was sit in front of me
And she was pissing me off with that.
and time my contractions.
You're doing it wrong.
I
Well,
never-
look, I'm just pressing stop and go. That's all it is.
Beach
Stop
up
and
next
go.
in
Stop
about
and go.
15 minutes. So a lot of beach.
What? What's the next step?
Oh, I ain't hear it.
So I did a lot of my laboring on like sitting on the toilet because that's the dilation station. I don't know if they tell y'all that, but your pelvis is the most relaxed while you're sitting on the toilet. So your pelvic floor. So I sat on the toilet a lot.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
So Jamal rolled a rolly chair into the bathroom and literally was taking naps in between my contractions because he was just working so hard.
Yeah, because what time this was what? Around
11
midnight.
Mind you, I ain't taking no naps, but
I was tired.
I wanted to take a nap, but every time I laid down, it felt like my contraction was stronger. Like I hated it while I was laying down. It was awful, and they were still not getting shorter. So, at my birth center, I'm not supposed to go to the birth center till my contractions are 3 minutes apart. 3 minutes apart, lasting for 1 minute long, and then for at least an hour of that. That was not happening.
Never got
Literally, that was not happening. My contractions were still 6 minutes apart, 5 minutes apart. Might jump down to 4, then jump back up to 8 minutes apart. Like, I don't know what was going on, but it was just not happening. So we're at the house, and I'm just like trying to take a nap, and like I can't because my contractions were so long. They would be like lasting 2 and 3 minutes. Like I would get to the peak and it would stay there, and I would just be like, why? And at some point we finally moved upstairs. When did we go upstairs? I kept going back and forth.
We already up the stairs at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we were still on the inflatable bed.
No, in the bathroom, when I pulled everything in the bathroom.
We did the bathroom downstairs too.
I don't remember that part.
You was asleep during most of that. Then we go upstairs because I need to move. I'm like, let's go upstairs to our room. We go upstairs to our room, and I go in our bathroom. I'm in that bathroom, just sitting on the toilet as well, having the contractions. My mom, they start getting really bad. Like, my mom comes in, I'm like throwing her hands off of me. I'm telling Jamal, I think at one point I looked at you and I said, normal people are not supposed to do this. Like, this is not for
she
people.
Was starting to cuss me out.
I was like, this is what you did to me. This is not for people. I was really going through. Like, it was, I think that's when I was in transition.
Yeah, so according to this book, they say you're supposed to check the signposts. And the main signpost is when they feel like they can't do it no more, when they cussing you out, or they just really irritable, or they just acting crazy, like they head's about to spin around 360.
That means you're supposed to go to the hospital
It's
at that
time
point.
to go to the hospital at that point.
Did we go?
No. Because it still wasn't 3-1. Was it 3-1-1?
Yeah, we still weren't at the right.
Good evening.
We still didn't go.
Yeah,
So,
didn't go.
when did I put on the adult diaper? Like, it's really kind of a blur, because like this shit is just happening around you, and to you. At some point I put on an adult diaper. I don't know why, but I just did. And thank God that I did, because in between one of my contractions I'm like, I need to take a nap. Mind you, I'm still at like 6 or 7 minutes in between, so it was a very quick nap. I took a 6-minute nap and I woke up. I remember just like jolting up. Jamal took a nap too.
Well, I got to get that nap. But I ain't go to sleep at all.
Jamal was laying on the bed napping, even though I told him to nap when my contractions were not as bad earlier. But he was laying on the bed next to me. I remember just like lifting up and being like, we gotta go. I feel her head. Right? Is that what I said?
Yeah, that's what you said. I feel like I'm pushing. I said, nah, it can't be. We
like-
not even at the 3-1-1. You lying.
It's like,
lying.
I gotta push. We gotta get out of here. I feel her head. I said, I'm crowning. That's what I said.
That's what you
I'm
said.
crowning. And so my mama run in the room. She like, what's going on? Because she heard me yelling.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta push. And your body just kind of takes over. It's like this animalistic, like, even if I wanted to not push, I couldn't. Like, I felt like I had to push. So they're both telling me, like, do not push this baby out in the house. I'm like, I gotta
please
push.
Don't push it out
So
the
I
house.
start pushing anyway, because my body was just pushing. So I start peeing everywhere, right? Then I start pooping everywhere.
Thank God.
For the diaper.
Around that time,
Thank God
for
the
me,
diaper.
thank God for me. Around that time, I was downstairs
Jamal
trying to
was
get everything
downstairs,
getting
'cause
together.
my mama was like, call the damn midwife.
Yeah, I'm getting everything together. I'm trying to grab the vinyl, the turntables.
Oh my God, he
to get
really
the
trying to get
scene
all the
right.
ambiance for the birth center,
For the
not
birth
knowing
center.
that we are about to have the baby. We don't have time for no ambiance.
Yeah.
So I'm in the bathroom. Like I said, I'm peeing everywhere in my diaper. I'm pooping everywhere in my diaper. My mom has to wipe my butt for me because I have a huge stomach. I'm still pregnant at this point. It's like blood and shit everywhere. It's really gross, actually.
It was gross. I'm glad I wasn't there.
And she was so disgusted, and I was like, girl, you are my mom. You've had to wipe my ass before. My baby fell asleep, finally. She finally fell asleep. And I knew that was what was wrong with her. That's always what's wrong with her. She always tired. Yeah, of course. Yeah, go get y'all seconds before he closed it down. So she had to wipe my ass. So I'm still like actively trying not to push the baby out. I'm literally like this. Like, you can't see, but my feet are turned in because I was hunched over like this, like doing my Kegels, trying to keep her ass in. And my mom has to walk me downstairs in between these contractions. She's like, come on, let's go downstairs so you can get in the car. Jamal's getting the stuff ready. Mind you, y'all, we had this grand fucking plan. We have a cooler with snacks in it. I'm telling Jamal to get ice all day. What's he say? We're going to get the ice before we go to the birth center. Never got the ice. Then I told him, pack the car. The suitcases were packed already, so he's having to now pack the car early because we never got to the point we were supposed to get to. But again, men don't listen, because I told him to do all of this earlier, and he trying to grab the damn record player. We needed ice, damn it. So we get in the car. We like speed to the birth center. Because in the car I'm still pushing. Like, you don't understand. You have to push when your body tells you to push. We can sit back down probably since
It was
she's
like
asleep.
a 25
15-minute drive. It was 15 minutes because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay. I have to negotiate this very carefully not to not wake her. She could wake up any damn way. She was there like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So, I'm like holding my coochie the hardest I ever held it.
Like holding my coochie the hardest I ever held it.
We get to the birth center. Jamal parks in the back. We have never parked in the back of this fucking building ever. Like, why did you park in the back?
It was all the same distance from the front to the back to the side.
But we wouldn't have been
To the
able to
other
get.
side.
Literally, the only reason we were able
All
to
the
get
same
in is
distance.
because the midwife said she saw us pulling in. The back door is never open. We've never been through the back door. I don't know why he parked in the back. So we
It
like,
didn't matter.
it mattered. Thank God Sheila was standing there.
It's all the same distance. Same distance. The
It's-
front parking lot looked like the back parking lot. And the back
Except
parking
we
lot
had
looked like the
never
front
been
parking
through the
lot.
back parking lot.
When
We've
you
been.
walk through the front door, it's just to the actual office. It's the same distance from the back door to the actual
It doesn't
office.
matter. My point is, we had literally never parked
Yeah,
in the back.
we never
We have
did
been
that.
to
No,
many appointments
Yeah,
at this place.
we
We
have.
had never parked in the back.
we have.
I don't know why you pulled your ass around to the back door. It didn't
Because
make
I was like,
sense.
yo, I seen people go through this back door. Maybe it's quicker. Because it was the same distance.
Anyway, thank God Sheila was standing at the door and saw us drive past, because we wouldn't have been able to get in. We would have just been back there knocking on the damn door.
She wouldn't never see us drive past if I never went to the back door either.
The front door was already open. She wouldn't have had to see us drive
It
past.
was midnight. Wasn't no doors
She
open.
unlocked the door. You didn't hear her when she told us that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you don't listen.
Girl, everybody was panicking.
You were. I was not panicking. He was panicking and pretending that he wasn't. That was the problem. He kept saying, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool.
Oh, chill.
No, he was inside erupting like a volcano and making crazy decisions like grabbing the fucking vinyl player.
Hey,
It's-
had to set that mood, man.
Speaker. We have a speaker. Yeah, he grabbing a full vinyl player and vinyl records to take to the damn birth center when I'm 8 centimeters dilated already. Anyway, we get there. I'm telling Sheila, like, I have to push push her out right now. She's like, wait, let's just check and we have to check how much you're dilated. Didn't she say?
Yeah, because we never...
We never reached
that,
the
311.
311. So she's like,
Yeah.
we have to check your pelvics, we have to, your cervix, sorry, we have to see how dilated you are. But I'm literally like, I'm bursting. Like, if you've been pregnant and you've pushed, you can actively feel yourself pushing a baby out. I am bursting. Like, I have to get this out of me. It's like the biggest shit I've ever taken, but it's not. It's a fucking baby. So I'm sitting on the table. She's taking my blood pressure, taking my temperature, listening to the baby. No lie, all of this is happening, and I'm actively trying not to push. So I'm like holding my breath like this. And I'm like trying to breathe. I'm like, Jamal's sitting in the chair, probably laughing at me.
I was chilling.
Chilling. Nothing happening. I'm in
waiting.
the most excruciating pain in my life. And
Just waiting.
he's chilling. And so finally she gets to the cervix exam. She lays me down, opens me up, pulls my little lips aside, and she says, oh yeah, there's her head. She didn't even have to go in there. The baby's
Ladies and gentlemen, Solana Beach is coming up next. Solana Beach, gather your things, come on down to that lower level.
She's like, yep, there's the baby's head. It's already past your pelvis. So, you guys, I was right. This is a lesson to trust your fucking body. Trust yourself. You know your body better than anybody else, no matter what. Because I was about to have my baby at the house if I would have been waiting for 311. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't know what happened, why I didn't reach that in my contractions. But you guys, I would have had a baby at home, which I did not want to. It's safe, it's fine, but I did not want to do that. So
Is it because your water didn't break? Maybe that? No?
my water never broke. But usually they say your contractions get really extreme. They say after your water breaks, that's when your contractions get super, super intense, which I can't imagine my contractions getting any more intense than they were. Okay? So the head was down. Her head was down. She let Jamal come and look at it. Now, they taking all this time. Jamal over there looking in there, talking about the baby bald. While I'm going through the worst pain in my life. He talked about the baby bald, but my baby was still in her amniotic sac. She was in her sac.
Yeah.
So that's why she looked bald. Anyway, they're like, yeah, you're about to have her. Let's get you in the fucking tub. So from there, it was kind of a blur. Like, we got there at 2:50, right? And she was born at 3:52. So within an hour of us getting there, getting all that stuff done, filling up the tub, me being in the tub, baby was out of me. Tiffany came. Shout out to Tiffany. Tiffany is probably the reason why I got the baby out, because y'all, I'm pushing. The contractions when you're pushing are different from the contractions when your cervix is opening. And they come in waves, and when you have the contraction, your body, it's like, what it's called, like fetal ejection or something like that, where your body just starts pushing it out. But it fucking hurts, okay? It doesn't hurt as much as the cervical contractions. Okay, so you're having a bad dream. But it hurts. So, it felt like my clit was like about...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more.
It felt like my coochie was about to rip into 2. Like, my clitoris. I just knew that when I was done having the baby, I was no longer going to have a clitoris. Like, that's what it felt like. I didn't feel a ring of fire, unless that's what the ring of fire is, because her whole head just boop, popped right out, right? Because I was pushing, and Sheila was like, there's more power in your push if you don't make noise. And I was like, okay, let's try this. So then I'm gonna start pushing without making noise. So I'm literally like, not purple in the face pushing, but like, can y'all hear it?
Yeah. You can hear that.
And I'm pooping, didn't know, but Jamal said I was shitting right
in the water.
And his hand was back there. I'm gonna tell y'all, I ended up tearing. I'm gonna tell y'all why I tore. Because Jamal didn't want to touch my perineum because I was pooping. You didn't want to get poop on your hand.
No, that's not it. She told me how to do it in the heat of the moment. The doctor, she told me how to hold it with 2 fingers. I think she told me to do it like this. In the heat of the moment, though, like, I'm like, what? You just gonna tell me that quick? I don't even know what I'm doing. She said, yeah, just go like this and just go ahead and do it. Yeah, now try it. I said, try it? I still don't know. I don't understand. So I was holding it as much as I can. And then you did start pooping. Then I moved my hand. I said, wasn't ready for that.
That's probably when my coochie tore.
And
right
then, no, she started to hold it. She was holding it.
So neither one of y'all was holding my shit together.
Yeah, she held it.
But it couldn't have been. Anyway, so Tiffany, I'm pushing, and I feel her head like right there, which I kept feeling over and over. I kept feeling her head getting right to the area, and then like pushing, going back in when the contraction was over. But it never felt like burning sensation. I never felt that, the ring of fire. So I push her head out, and Tiffany is like, you got one. She was like, keep going, go again, push again, because I was finna take a fucking break. She's like, push again right now, don't take a break, go. And her whole body just flopped out. Is that how it went?
That's how it went.
Because I feel like
It flopped.
it just flopped into the water. It happened so fast that we didn't even get it on camera, because Jamal, what was wrong with the camera?
I turned around and pressed
Jamal
record,
didn't see his baby come out.
and I turned right back around. She was out. I seen the head.
He didn't see
the head come out.
He didn't see his baby come out because I just pushed her whole ass out in one gigantic push.
Yeah.
So that's how they said that I tore. Now, to be quite honest, it didn't feel like I tore at all. Like, after I had the baby, I got up, I peed, it wasn't burning, I was walking around, I was fine. I had no clue that I had a tear until they said I had a tear and they had to sew me up. But I think that our birthing experience went I guess, how we wanted it to. Do you feel like it was traumatic?
No,
Okay. I don't
you
either.
didn't have to. What they say? I forgot what they said.
What?
You didn't have to.
Go to the hospital?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what they call that?
Transfer?
No, they said something opt out or something. I forgot what.
Oh, risk out.
Risk out.
Yeah. I was terrified of going to the hospital. Like, I just do not like hospitals. I just could not do it. So we ended up getting our birth experience that we wanted. Natural vaginal birth. No medicines.
No meds.
Oh, I never talked about when my water broke, because I was supposed to say that. My water broke as she was coming out. So
yeah.
she was born in her sac, basically, kind of.
Alrighty, folks.
Yeah, she was born like semi in her sac, which is like super, super rare. Also, she was born on 5/22/25, which is the same forward and backward. Isn't that crazy? What is that called again? I forgot what that's called. But that was the day I wanted her to be born. I didn't want her to be born on anybody else's birthday, and I wanted her to be a Gemini. So I feel like we kind of got the experience that we wanted. We got to sit in the bed, lay in the bed with her after, and like have golden hour where you keep your placenta attached until all the nutrients are out. Oh my God, delivering my placenta, it took forever. My placenta did not want to detach from my wall. I don't know why or what. She had to like jimmy rig it out. It was in there for like an extra like 45 minutes to an hour. I think like after 30 minutes or so, usually people birth their placenta, because you have to push your placenta out also. But mine did not want to come out. She had to get in there and get it out for me. But she said it was beautiful. Palindrome, that's what it is. 5/22/25 palindrome. And it was just, a lot of people say they forget about the pain of birth and like what it's like, but I just feel like we're never gonna forget. I think it wasn't a traumatic birth, but it was very memorable. The parts that I can remember, some of it was like a blur, and some of it was like uneventful, just walking around, bouncing on my ball. But I just feel like I wouldn't be able to forget that. I don't know how people forget it.
One and done. One and done. That's all I got to
The
say.
person who didn't even have to push the baby out talking about one and done. But I agree. One and done. You don't want to do it again? I kind of miss being pregnant a little bit. You don't miss when I was pregnant?
But you're on your own, but on your own.
What do you mean?
Got to find another nigga or something.
Says the person who tries to have sex every day.
Every day, still ain't gay. Still.
4 months postpartum.
Boy, I'm hurting.
You doing good, baby. Give me a kiss.
Hurting.
Don't even want to give me a kiss. That's crazy.
Because I'm hurting. Because you don't want to give me none.
The baby sleeps on me.
That's crazy.
This is how she sleep every night. Get her. Let the people see.
You got to do it with the baby.
Absolutely the fuck not. And I heard that people do be having sex while their kids are asleep on top
Y'all
of them.
tell me, do y'all have sex with a newborn on you?
She's not a newborn anymore.
I mean, when y'all ready to have sex.
She's alert.
And y'all have that baby. Well, most babies ain't this clingy.
And she's alert.
So for the ones that have clingy babies, how do y'all have sex? Or y'all just say, fuck it, I'm finna get divorced? Like, what is it?
Why does it jump right to the D word?
Because
You
they
want to
say-
divorce me?
No.
We're not even married. You can't divorce me. You want to un-girlfriend me?
Not at all.
He do, y'all. He don't
Not
want
at
to say
all.
it, but he is so ready to get out of here.
Not
Leave
at
me and my
all.
baby. The only reason he ain't leaving because I told him if he break up with me, the baby going with him. And I'm going to be a weekend mom. You see how he's laughing and scoffing? He think I'm fucking playing. The baby is going with you. And you and her can cry as much as y'all need to. Because she going to cry. She's
Yeah.
not dealing with that fucking daddy. Huh?
Yeah, she don't deal with me, y'all. She don't.
But yeah. That's my birth. That's our birth story. I don't know what else We came home from the hospital and my best friend was in town coincidentally, and 2 hours later she was at my house. So we came home we were home by 9 o'clock. We had her at 3:52. We had to get in traffic on the way home because we had her on a Wednesday or a Thursday. I had her on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And we got home around 9. My mom held her for a little bit, put her in her bassinet. Probably one of the only fucking times she slept in her bassinet. The tricky ass.
Yeah, huh?
As a matter of fact, I put her in there while she was awake, and I fell asleep. And she fell asleep too.
Yeah, she was tired.
I woke up and she was asleep, but she didn't cry. Everybody thought she was so calm the first couple days. Her cry was so little. It was like, and now she definitely found her voice. But yeah, by noon, my best friend was at the house visiting with her baby, and then obviously my mom was there, like I said. And then, what was it, the next day that Keisha came?
Auntie came.
My aunt came for like 3 days.
3 days.
We had no clue that was gonna happen. She tricked us. So like, I really didn't have a rest period. I was just
Next week, my mom came.
Yeah, my mom left. We were alone for 1 day, and then his mom came the next day. So like, I was just walking around with stitches in my coochie, entertaining people, trying to figure out how to pump and feed the baby, but we did it.
We did it.
And we're still doing it. She's alive. What?
So that's your birth story.
That's my birth story. Did I leave anything out?
So we can get to the show now.
We in the show already. This is the show. I am the fucking show.
Okay.
Nigga, I am the club.
All right, let's get to the show.
My baby in pain. And I got to figure this shit out. Why you record my baby having a tantrum?
Safety in mind, the FAA restricted finish.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button.